Okay, this is a follow-up video for my torc Bluetooth helmet. I don't know if you can see it, but I just came home from work and ran into a bunch of rain. But anyway, it's actually a really good helmet. One of the things is I had to change this little the wind guard down here. This little thing here. I had to get my old one because the new one, or the one that came with it, didn't come up far enough. So it was like probably right in through here. I still had wind coming up getting in my face and my eyes. So I got my old one and put it on here and just slid it in there, and it made a big difference. The other thing is this is so airtight that it doesn't let no wind or air in when you got the shield closed, that when it rains, even at 60 degrees outside, when it rains and water gets all over your windshield, your glass here, it fogs up real bad. So I have to drive around with it open a little bit. I just crack it open a little bit and let it defog. And then I have to close it again to try to keep water out. But that's one of the two drawbacks is that chin guard down there, plus the it fogging up real bad. As when it's dry out, I've had it down to 28 degrees, and whenever I came to a stop, it just started fogging up just a little bit on the bottom. Not very much, just a little bit, and maybe up top up here. But once I got moving again, got the air circulating, it went away. But the only issue was whenever it rains, it fogs up real bad. I guess from the cold water hitting it and being warm inside, I guess. But other than that, it's so far it's been a good helmet. These vents up top and the ones at the bottom, they really move the air around when it's warm, because I've been riding around with it when it was about 75-80 degrees, and it circulated the air and it kept the top of my head real nice and cool. The Bluetooth part, it works really good. I can hear fine, I can talk fine. The only thing is I got a windshield on my bike, and the windshield has that air that comes around it and it buffers up underneath it. Sometimes it makes it a little bit hard for them to understand me, and all I got to do is just put my hand around my chest, and that actually blocks the wind. So whenever I get a phone call, that's usually what I do. Probably look a little funny going down the road with my hand on my chest, but so basically if I didn't have the windshield, it probably would be a little bit better, because the air would be blowing around instead of buffering up underneath me. Like them old Harley guys, with the beard flying up in the air. That's basic idea, is that wind comes around. Probably just need to get a better windshield, because that would actually block the wind better. But and this pull down shade, it's really great, comes in real handy. I'm just now starting to see a little bit of it. I don't know if you can see it, but let me see if I can get this open. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little bit of it showing up here. So when you're going down the road, you get a little bit of it, and you gotta just push it back up. For some reason it falls down. Of course, I've always had those fall down on me on all of my head. This thing here, the nose guard, I wish it was just a little bit bigger. and that might or might not help it as far as the fogging up goes. I don't know if it will help it, but I kind of wish it was a little bit bigger. Maybe it'll help it. As far as the charging, it says you charge it for 4 hours, and the light is supposed to turn green on the side of the helmet because it's red whenever it's charging, then it turns green when it's fully charged. I had mine plugged in for 2 days, and it never turned green. It always stayed red. But with that said, I've never had any issues with it going out on me yet. It's, I've had it. I just charge it, I charge it maybe once a week, and then I usually end up leaving it, plugged in all weekend. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I always try to see if I'm going to have the green light come on, but I have yet to have the green light come on. It always stays red. But I know I just charge it, over the weekend. I plug it in like Sunday morning or Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday night, and then I unplug it early Monday morning when I go to work. But other than that, it lasts all week long. Listen to music and everything else. I wish it had a little bit of deeper bass to it, so you get a little bit more of a beat out of it. But I don't know if that would make a difference as far as you trying to talk on it. But that's the other thing. So the 3 things is the little wind blocker chin thingy down there at the bottom. That I wish that the original one, I wish it was bigger. As far as this goes here, that works really well. The anti-fog in it works really well, except when it rains and it's cold out and it rains, you get fogged up. I haven't had any rain when it's hot. It's been, like I came home today and it was raining. It was 55 degrees, and it fogged up on me, so I had to lift it up, let it fog, let the fog go away, and then close it back and ride it. And what I did is I had like a I can't even think of the name of it, but it's like a ski mask that you would put on that keeps the wind out off my neck and everything, and it's just a whole mask, and it just has the open part for the eyes. And what I did is I pulled it up over my nose, and that seemed to help. So that's why I think if this nose guard was a little bit bigger, maybe that would help, because I pulled that ski mask thing over my nose so that my, whenever I breathe through my nose, it would go down through the ski mask and wouldn't hit the visor. So that helped. As far as that goes, I was able to, while I was going down the road, I was able to not have it fog up until I, came to a stop or was turning real slow or something like that. Was the only time it would fog. But other than that, it worked great. And of course, these things you just basically push and hold, and it comes on and stuff. So. But I don't want to turn it on because I got my phone paired to it, and I don't want it to mess up the recording. But anyway, that's my second review. Is I've had it for 2-3 months now or something like that. I've had it when it was really cold and everything, and I really like it. I like the helmet a lot. The only things is this. The fogging and that little wind guard around the chin thing there. Wish it was bigger. Other than that, it's a really good helmet. But I'm still probably going to be using my half helmet during the summertime when it's really, really hot, because it gets really hot down here in Florida. So, but I just thought I'd give you guys an update on that, and I'll let y'all know how it went. Thanks for watching.